Welcome back to a new Let's Do Something. We're going to do a Let's Cook. I have a very special thing that I'm going to be making. It's called a breakfast pie. So I thought, this would be really cool. I was supposed to make it for someone special, and love is dead and she shit on their grave. So I still have the ingredients. Thought perfect time to make a video. Let's just jump into it. I have some bacon frying in the background because I do need to cook it for a little bit, then cut it up and throw it in here. But we're going to start real basic and simple. We're going to put eggs in the bowl and we're going to go from there. Okay, so it looks like the recipe calls for about 4 eggs. So these are large grade A eggs from Kroger. It's about a little over $1 for 18 pack. These are not organic or anything like that. There's nothing that's organic. But farm fresh eggs are preferred, but it's $1. And I don't have time to wait for my brother's chickens to roost. So we're going to just go ahead and do that. Throw these in here. Now you see I'm throwing these in the sink. That's because it's easier than throwing them in the garbage can, which is over there. Don't put your eggshells down the sink. It's bad for your garbage disposal and your plumbing. I just pick them out later. So now that we got this, let's mix it up a little bit. Give it a little, just break these yolks. Just get in there. Just really get into it. Yeah, there it is. All those loud noises right there, that's some ASMR. So I hope you're all relaxing. I hope that this is going to help all of you sleep tonight or find something good to eat. Alright, so this is all mixed up. I don't feel like that's enough. I feel like that's far from enough. We're going to put 2 more eggs in here. It's a pie after all. And 4 eggs will feed me. 6 eggs will feed a family. We'll go 8. Alright. Mix it up a little bit more. Ooh, all those bangins. This is Bangin' Kitchen now. That's their new name. That's stupid. I'm gonna cut that. Alright. So this is all mixed up. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to put the eggs away. Alright, next part, put in a little bit of milk. I've heard recently that milk doesn't make everything light and fluffy for your eggs. That's weird because it is in a lot of recipes. That should be enough. Now we have salt and pepper. That's a lot of salt. Pepper shaker sucks. Alright, that's done. So a change to the recipe is I like to do cinnamon. So I have some ground cinnamon and I just like to put it in there. That barely covered anything, so let me just a little bit more. That's more than enough. And we mix it a little bit more. Okay. We mix, and we mix, and we mix. Okay. And we're going to pour in some green onions. I have to cut them apparently. So you can see on here. So we got the green onions. There's some that are a little bit bigger. Let me just power through. Alright. So we're going to dump this in here. This is going to give it a little flavor here. Just dump it in. There we go. Alright. really mix it. Not that it's going to mix in with the rest of it, but it works. Now we have the slice of bacon. One slice should be enough because we're just making bacon bits. So we're going to take that, we're going to just go ahead and slice it up, little tiny bits. Some of it's crispy, so ASMR. Alright. Let's toss this in here. A little bacon never hurt nobody. I mean, it does, but whatever. Life is life. So that's good. Now, for the real ingredient. Cheese. So this literally in the recipe says just throw cheese in there. So here's some Mexican cheese. Mexican 4 cheese. Here's a triple cheese. Take a little bit of that. That looks almost the same, but who knows? I mean, I could read the label and tell you they're the same. Monterey Jack, cheddar, Asiago, and queso quesadilla. Shredded Vermont, cheddar, sharp cheddar, mild cheddar. Not the same. Classic mozzarella. So mozzarella is the greatest thing that you can hope for. Alright, there we go. And one of my favorite cheeses that I don't eat as much as I should, Kobe Jack. So Kobe Jack is like a really great cheese. But unlike mozzarella, it doesn't just go on everything. And it doesn't go with every meal. So that's the problem. So I'm going to mix this all in here, get a nice little goop soup going. Yeah, you can see that. It's all mixing pretty well. Yeah, so this has got a good mix. The next thing we have to do is pour it into the pie crust. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the pie pan that I got to make coney dogs with, my coney dog pie. So you should definitely check out that video. It's not your traditional pie pan though. So that's where the problem comes in. This is a high edge, but I think we should be okay. They gave me 2 pie crusts. I don't know how it'll look when it comes out. We do need to butter it though. That's one thing I'm very adamant about when it comes to this stuff, is you always need to butter it. So it's one thing I'm very adamant about this stuff, is you always need to butter it, because you don't want to get stuck to this. And I just feel like this pan won't hold out for it. So, okay. So after adding everything in, put everything kind of back. Okay, so after everything else in, it's time for hash browns. These are frozen, but this is the way it's supposed to be done. I feel like there should be more than that. Really give it a texture. There it is. There's that texture. So everything's mixed. Hash browns are in. We're good. I'm cooking butter in the background. By cooking, I mean I'm melting, and that should be it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put it into our pie pan. Now this isn't a real pie pan. This is something I bought especially for my coney dog pies, which also share the name pie, but they're not real pies. So Well, that butter didn't get anywhere. That's a disappointment. So, with this melted butter, I'll just put some of this regular shit in here too. Alright. Butter has been achieved. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up these pie crusts. Look at that. All nicely rolled up and everything. That's really cool. This is all... I feel like this is going to fail drastically. So we're going to run into a little bit of a problem when we weave the bacon, but I think we'll be alright. I'm just hoping this isn't too thin. It could very well be. So we're going to give it a shot. Let's just pour it in. Oh, that's pretty full. That's a full pie. That's ooh, that's scary. Ooh, that's scary. Alright, so that's like right at the edge on it. I don't know if you can see. Let me see if I can move it a little bit here. Oh, I just moved it out of sight. But yeah, you can see it. Right? No, you can't see there. Right on the edge here. It's right there. So it's let me lean it forward and see if I can pull this up at all. Oh, I'm just gonna make it worse. I'm just gonna make it worse. I'm done. Not touching it. So 9-inch pie crust in an 8-inch pan, probably not good, especially since I can't fold the edges and I did too much egg. So there's that. The next thing we're supposed to do is alright, so the next thing we're supposed to do is put this in the oven for 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we're baking it 350 for 35 minutes or so. I'm going to pause the camera, clean up a little bit, and then we'll get back to it. Alright, so I just pulled the pie out of the oven. You can see it right in here. Damn, that held together pretty freaking well. So there is one more thing to do, and that is to put the bacon onto it. Now the problem is that I ordered my ingredients through Kroger delivery, and the guy gave me center cut bacon, so it's weak in the center, but it's not actually cut, so it's pretty good. We're going to weave it over this, and then we're going to bake it. I do have to take the side off here, so I'm hoping that it'll hold together pretty well. There it is, okay. Gonna go ahead and just flip this if I can. There we go. Alright. this doesn't want to move. There it is. Alright, come on. I go. Should have buttered the sides, eh? Oh, this is really stuck on there. Let's just put that up here. Oh, actually, I'm kind of curious. That's really good. Alright. So, the next thing, you can see the pie crust is kind of broken up. I should have buttered it on the sides, but I take a bacon slice, put it right here. I think you're supposed to weave it in there, but we'll get it all on there, and then we'll look about weaving. Look at weaving. Weevil, weevil, weevil. Alright, that's all weaved in there. I think that's good. Got a little overhang. I'm going to actually put the pan onto this one. Also, we need this. So the next thing, some maple syrup, just to drizzle over all of this. Not a whole lot. Just you know, get it kind of, make sure that it gets on everything, right? That's probably good enough. I've seen some cases they use paintbrush to roll this over. That's not really my type of thing, so we should be good from there. I'm going to do this. Okay, so the next part of this is actually to cover the crust. So we're going to take pieces of aluminum foil and we're going to slide it under the pan here. Ooh, that's hot. Alright. And we're going to just simply cover that crust. And that, again, is why I wanted to put it on the other pan so I could really get in there. And top. Now this is not going to come out as pretty as the video that I saw on Facebook, but hey, America. So we put it back in the oven at about 450 for 10 to 15 minutes, which is great because I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten today, and this is what I need. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do this, we're going to see how it comes out. And if it's really good, I'll take it to my mom's. Yep, there we are. All right. Here we go. That is hot. All right, so here it is. It's cooked. You can see the bacon's pretty well cooked. It's still, you know, after you pull things out of the oven, it's still cooking. Remember to turn your oven off. So, this actually looks really good. And you still taste that syrup in there. So that's really good. That's good. That's brilliant. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to slice out a little piece here. Guess I should just cut it into sections to make it easier. The bacon does not want to cut. Oh, there we go. Alright. I mean, this is the way to do it, so. God, that looks so good. I am so hungry. So hungry. I don't even know why I'm cutting it anymore. I probably would have eaten one of these quarters. But presentation, you know? I don't think this is a good knife for this. Or it's not sharp enough. But yeah. This looks more like a pizza than a pie. But that's what life is made of, pizza. So, and let's see. It's a little rough. There we go. Oh, I lost some of the pie crust. I need more butter. Or well, it actually came off pretty good. I just must not have stuck to it, but. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to try to get a little piece of this bacon in here without getting the whole freaking thing. So. Alright, well, you can see in that one. Oh my God. Oh my God. It is amazing. It is so good. The bacon blends in with it very well. The green onions and the little bacon bits, you can taste everything in there. All those cheeses, they just explode in your mouth. That's what she said. It's just, wow. This is, oh my God. Like, this is the most perfect thing I've ever made in my life. Some of the bacon kind of looks like it's almost undercooked, but it fully is cooked. It's perfect. There's a little crunch to it, but not a lot. I mean, just look at this stuff. I mean, you see it right there. Yeah, this is great. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I might eat more, but I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna take it right over to my mom's house, give it to her. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you know any other recipes that you want me to try, go ahead and do it. I'll bring on a guest next time. Maybe. But yeah, definitely something we want to do. I might just make these over and over again every single time. This is... My coney dog pie was my favorite thing in the world to make. This may have beaten it. So, and it wasn't too difficult. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and thank you for watching. Because, you know, Let's Do Something's not just for me to eat, it's for you to watch. You like me yet?